You're the hottest man on the planet. Millions adore you. You're on every magazine cover. Every talk show wants you. And you're absolutely terrified. Why? Because Hollywood sold a lie, and you were part of the product. For decades, there was one rule that could end your career in a heartbeat. Don't be gay. But some men said enough. These are their stories. And trust me, you won't believe what they went through. Ricky Martin. The year is 2000. Ricky Martin isn't just famous. He's a phenomenon. Livin' La Vida Loca is everywhere. He's the Latin heartthrob every woman wants. Every guy wants to be. Life's perfect, right? Wrong. Because there's one question the media won't stop asking. And it's eating him alive. Then comes that interview. Barbara Walters. She looks him dead in the eye and says, "Stop the rumors, Ricky. Just say it. Yes or no, are you gay?" The world holds its breath. He dodges. He has to. But years later, Ricky would call that moment violating. He said it gave him PTSD. Think about that. One of the biggest stars on Earth. Traumatized by a single question. It would take him 10 more years to say the truth. 10 years. But here's the thing, at least Ricky got ambushed. Our next guy, he got sabotaged. Matt Bomer. Early 2000s. Matt Bomer has the look, the talent, the whole package. And he's this close to becoming Superman. We're talking signed contracts. 3-picture deal. This is happening. So, what went wrong? Here's where it gets dark. According to Matt himself, someone at the studio found out he was gay. And just like that, deal's off. Gone. The role of a lifetime ripped away. Not because he couldn't act. Not because he wasn't perfect for it. But because of who he loved. Let that sink in. Losing a role hurts. But for our next star, staying silent almost cost him everything. Wentworth Miller. Prison Break drops, and Wentworth Miller becomes an overnight sensation. That face, that intensity. Posters of Michael Scofield are plastered on bedroom walls across the globe. But behind the scenes, Wentworth is drowning. He later admitted he was suicidal, living every single day in fear and shame. Terrified someone would out him. Imagine that. Being loved by millions while secretly wanting to disappear. He finally breaks. He comes out in a letter protesting Russia's anti-gay laws. Powerful, brave, and honest for the first time in years. Now, Miller had to hide to play the tough guy. But what if I told you someone did the opposite? Neil Patrick Harris. Neil Patrick Harris, yes, Doogie Howser, lands the role of Barney Stinson on How I Met Your Mother. The ultimate bro. The guy who literally writes the playbook on picking up women. 1 year in, NPH does something no one expected. He comes out, publicly, in People magazine. Everyone thought, well, that's it. The character's ruined. But guess what happened? His popularity exploded. America fell even more in love with him. He proved something Hollywood thought was impossible. You can be openly gay and still play the straightest character on TV. He didn't just break barriers, he shattered them. But sitcoms are one thing. Action movies? That's a whole different battlefield. Luke Evans. Gaston. Dracula. Fast and furious villain. The guy screams action hero. Right? Here's the wild part. He was never in the closet. Back in his theater days, 2002, he was openly gay. No secret. So when Hollywood came calling, surely he stayed open about it, right? Nope. The industry just ignored it. Fans ignored it. The media ignored it. It's like they collectively decided, nah, action heroes can't be gay, so we'll just pretend we don't know. Luke Evans is the man Hollywood put back in the closet, even though he never hid in the first place. If that's not messed up, I don't know what is. But if Luke was ignored, our next guy was actively destroyed. Colton Haynes. Teen heartthrob. Teen wolf. Arrow. Colton Haynes had it all. Except freedom. In his memoir, he exposed the truth. His own management team stole his identity. They forced him into fake relationships with women. They told him point blank, if you come out, you'll never work again. The pressure? It broke him. Mental breakdown. Addiction. Rock bottom. This wasn't the 1950s, people. This was the 2010s. The machine was still crushing people. Still controlling lives. Which brings us to hope. Jonathan Bailey. Jonathan Bailey, Lord Anthony, the man who broke the internet in Season 2 of Lord Anthony. But here's what makes him different from everyone on this list. He's been openly gay his entire career. No hiding, no fake girlfriends, just him. And then, November 2025, history gets made. People magazine names him Sexiest Man Alive. First, openly gay actor ever. Read that again. It took until 2025 for this to happen. From forced silence to Sexiest Man Alive. From suicide attempts to magazine covers. From stolen identities to finally being seen. These men didn't just fight for fame. They fought to exist, to love who they love, to be who they are. Hollywood has come far, but the scars, they're still there. So here's my question for you. How many others are still hiding? How many careers were destroyed before they even started? Drop your thoughts below. And if this story hit you like it hit me, share it. Because these stories, they need to be told.